Among insect Digimon, there are two beetles whose fame and power rises above others. Kabuterimon and Cubagamon are both inspired by Japanese beetles, Kabutomushi and Kuwagatamushi, known as the Japanese rhinoceros beetle and Japanese stag beetle in English. In this video, we'll explore Cubagamon, his evolutions and family. Cubagamon is an insectoid Digimon with giant pincers on his head. Like Kabuterimon, Cubagamon possesses combat abilities far surpassing those of his kin inhabiting File Island. While Cubagamon enjoys the protection of his strength and sturdy shell, he uses the power of his pincers to squeeze the life out of any foe he catches. He has a completely hostile relationship with the vaccine-type Kabuterimon. Cubagamon has the virus attribute and belongs to the Nature Spirits and Wind Guardians fields. He can use his special attack Scissor Arms to easily cut through tough objects. His other attacks include Trap Scissors and Power Guillotine. Although Cubagamon X instinctively views vaccine species as enemies, he has also become hostile to data species and attacks them, making his virus species personality even stronger. He has come to prefer a greedy way of fighting. He carves and injures the enemy with his sharp strengthened legs and has acquired a special attack called Crunch Arm that inflicts a fatal wound with the scissors on his head and then aims at the wound to give the finishing blow. Cubagamon X has the virus attribute and belongs to the Nature Spirits, Metal Empire and Jungle Troopers fields. Cubagamon evolves into Okuvamon, an evolved form that has more ferocity than Kabuterimon species. Cubagamon's inferior defensive aspects have been strengthened with Okuvamon. On the offensive side, the antenna's ability to search for enemies has been improved and the scissors' attack accuracy has also been enhanced. As a major feature, it was found that he has not only survival instincts, but also destructive impulses. Okuvamon has the virus attribute and belongs to the Nature Spirits and the Nightmare Soldiers fields. His special attack is an enhanced version of his Scissor Arms, slicing through diamonds with a hardness of 10, called Scissor Arms Omega. Like Cubagamon X, Okuvamon X attacks Digimon other than virus species without hesitation, increasing his instinctive destructive impulses. There are now 3 giant pincers on his head, and his attack power has been increased by a cube of his predecessor. Okuvamon X has the virus attribute and belongs to the Nature Spirits, Metal Empire and Jungle Troopers fields. His special attack is the enhanced version of Scissor Arms Omega, Scissor Arms Omega 3 to the 3rd power. Okuvamon evolves into Grand Cubagamon, the ultimate form of Cubagamon family. This is one of the most evil insect-type Digimon who spreads feelings of hopelessness when encountered. Grand Cubagamon usually lives deep in the forests of the digital world and is called the Deep Forest Devil because he only works at night. Grand Cubagamon is also Hercule Kabuterimon's biggest rival and there is an endless battle between the two. This ultimate level Digimon has the free attribute and belongs to the Jungle Troopers, Nature Spirits, Wind Guardians and Nightmare Soldiers fields. The special attack is Dimension Scissor, which cuts through the surrounding space. Other attacks include Zone Black Hole, Catastrophe, and Grand Death Screw. Grand Cubagamon can further evolve into Grandis Cubagamon. He has evolved only from some of the evil Grand Cubagamon, known as the Demon of the Deep Forest. His existence is covered like a deep fog, and it is one of the rarest insect-type Digimon, so to meet him is pure luck. He has pride as a virus species, and in one theory, he is said to be a warrior who forms an alliance with Black War Greymon, who preaches his own justice as a virus species. Grandis Cubagamon belongs to the Jungle Troopers, Metal Empire and Nature Spirits fields. The Grand Killer on both arms can hurt even the hardest shells and metals, deepening the scratches and eventually killing the enemy. His special attack is Grandis Scissors, which squeezes and tears enemy with huge scissors on his head. In Cross Wars, Grandis Cubagamon had a fusion form with Honey Beamon called Grandis Cubagamon Honey Mode. Blade Cubagamon is an insect-type machine Digimon whose entire body has become a lethal weapon. He is a rare species whose whole body is Chrome Digizoid at the adult stage. This Digimon has the habit of reacting indiscriminately to anything that moves, and it is said that when attacked by a swarm of Blade Cubagamon, even an ultimate level Digimon is pierced through the entire body and dies. Blade Cubagamon has the virus attribute and belongs to the Nature Spirits field. His special attacks are Spark Blade, turning into a piercing blade of light, and Air Knife, which creates a vacuum wave. Blade Cubagamon evolves into Metal Life Cubagamon, a subspecies of Cubagamon that dramatically increased his offensive power by being armed. He has gained fighting ability due to his humanoid form and possesses both a hard shell and quick movements, boasting top-class balance among perfect Digimon. Meta-Life Kuwagamon has the virus attribute and belongs to the Nature Spirits field. The beam attack homing laser that he fires from the muzzles equipped on the fingertips of both hands can freely bend the trajectory of Meta-Life Kuwagamon's will, allowing him to dodge any obstacle and hit the enemy directly. Also, his Emit Blade, which shoots blade-like beams and cuts, demonstrates his power in close combat. Okuvamon is an extremely rare insect-type Mecha Digimon that was newly discovered. Until now, no insect-type Mecha Digimon existed, and his very existence hadn't even been considered. He has a stun gun-like head and arms, and when he senses danger, he discharges 1 million volts of electricity, so you can't approach him carelessly. However, he is not an aggressive character, but a gentle soul that seeks peace. He uses electricity as his nutrient source and recharges it with his 2 central limbs. Okuvamon has the Data attribute and belongs to the Metal Empire field. His special attack is Scissor Arms Mini, which discharges electricity from the scissors on both arms and cuts through even hard objects. Other attacks include Assemble Work, Elect, and Stun Shock. As a result of the increased charge capacity of electricity, Okuvamon X is now able to supply electricity not only for discharge, but also for electric transformation when he takes the shape of a jet. An increase in attack power cannot be confirmed, but if he gets too angry, he will charge at the enemy in his electric transformation form. Okuvamon X has the Data attribute and belongs to the Metal Empire and Jungle Troopers fields. There is also Hercule Kabuterimon, the ultimate form of Kabuterimon, who evolved with data from both Kabuterimon and Kuwagamon species Digimon. Which Kuwagamon form is your favorite? If you want to support me, you can do so on Patreon or buy me coffee, the links are in the description below. Thank you for watching, stay tuned for more Digimon videos. PS, make sure to follow my community page on YouTube, as I also post updates about upcoming videos there.